Hi everyone, it's me, Moonlight Guidance. I hope you are doing well. This is a reading for you for all star signs. If you are here, hello and welcome. I feel like it is a sign that there are messages for you. Also, I just want to mention that the trees and the sun is reflecting on the glass, which is creating this whole thing, but it's fine. I don't feel like it's going to take away from the reading in any way, shape or form or get in the way, but I just wanted to mention that is basically what it is, and as the sun sets, it will go away. Okay, so this is a safe space where you're always very welcome. And before I start, if you ever wanted to purchase any personal services, readings, items, rituals, everything is listed down below and on shopmoonlightguidance.com for your convenience. There's also thousands of 5-star reviews at the bottom of my website for the intention items. Okay, let's begin and see what is coming through and what I can tell you. Whoa, we got a lot of information here to dissect, that is for sure. Okay, first and foremost, I feel sometimes you feel like you don't really have an option, you don't really have a choice, like nothing's really going to work in your favor, nothing's really going to come together for you in the way that you want it to. That really upsets you a lot because you just know that you deserve a lot and you deserve a lot of happiness and joy, and sometimes you feel like you're stuck with like the worst option, or that you're stuck with someone who doesn't really value you or doesn't really talk to you properly or doesn't really care about you, and that really upsets you and frustrates you a lot because you think to yourself like, why do you not, you know? And that's the thing. And then you think to yourself, well then how is there ever going to be anyone better than that, you know? Like obviously, like you think to yourself like no one better is going to come. And that's not true. In fact, what I actually see here is that if you see the bigger picture, you have so many qualities, virtues, and wonderful energies about you. You've got so much within yourself. You've got so much goodness within yourself, especially with the Queen of Wands. You are a strong, powerful, beautiful person, whether you're male or female. I read energies in tarot, not specifically genders, but you have a lot of beauty regardless, you know. The Six of Swords here shows that you overwhelm yourself because of your own past. So someone that's perhaps always been through difficult relationships always can sometimes project that they are going to end up in another difficult one, or they will always believe that they are not worthy of something good. Now the thing here is that you know that you are worthy of something good, but because of your past relationships and past struggles with it, you sometimes wonder whether you have to compromise, right? And to be honest, compromise does exist in every single relation, but it's to a point where you can accept those things, right? The main thing that I see here is that because you haven't been exposed to so many amazing choices, when you are exposed to a choice, sometimes you feel like that's what you have to accept, otherwise you will never have love in your life. And that is not true, because that is settling. There are some people that are exposed to lots of romantic people, and there are some people that are exposed to very few people, right? It's just the way that life is, where some people might have like romantic partner after partner because they just have so many options and choices, whereas some people don't have that, right? They might be single for like years and years and years, and then they have like one person that turns up, for example, and they might think, I need to take that one person. But the thing is, you have to look at the quality of the person regardless of the quantity that you've got in your life. So what I'm trying to say is that if you have very little choice in your life, do not settle. Do not settle. You may have to be single for some time. You may have to, you know, still, you know, even some people that have lots of choice, they might be dating and dating and dating until they find the right person. Do not settle. This is the most important thing. In the meantime, continue to work on your self-growth and your own energy and the things that you have got working for you. Do not settle. This is so important, especially with the 9 of Wands. It is really, really important that you don't just settle for someone that's like wishy-washy or hot and cold, because then you will always believe that that's what you deserve, and then you will find yourself closing yourself off to someone that's really good for you. Because what I see here is there is a new person that is going to enter into your life, and the thing here is that when that new person enters into your life, because you have been conditioned through previous relationships, through the choices that were presented to you through your life, traumas, whatever, you have to a degree been conditioned that you may self-sabotage this new person coming through. You may self-sabotage that when this person wants to be there for you and when this person really cares about you and likes you a lot, you may self-sabotage things, and you may not be able to give them the appropriate energy and time. And that's the thing, is that this new person is someone that you would like, but because of past trauma, you may self-sabotage things. So the Page of Cups here shows a surprising new person that comes in. This person is very spiritually conscious, okay? Look at this. They're very, very spiritually conscious. They are very smart, okay? Very intellectually smart, very attractive. You would find that you could have conversations with them deep at night and just keep talking and talking and talking about lots of things. You will find that they are very balanced and kind and very caring and generous and genuine, and that they have so much goodness inside of themselves. You will literally feel like this person is such a good, kind-hearted, genuine person, and you will literally find that they just are so sweet and so kind. But because you have been through past trauma and hurt, you may find this person at the beginning a little bit boring, because they don't trigger those spikes of trauma bonding, or they don't spike those highs and lows where, you know, you have a low and then that person responds and then you're like, oh my god, you know, because that's how a person gets trauma bonded. So you might think like it's not as exciting, but the thing is, a healthy relationship is not always exciting. It's supposed to give you peace, it's supposed to give you stability, it's supposed to give you, you know, some form of like, I know that you are here and you are here. It's not supposed to be like these highs and lows, but people get addicted to those highs and lows. So what I'm trying to say is that when this new person comes through, just be conscious of the fact that, you know what, you may self-sabotage things. But I'm not saying that you will self-sabotage things, but you knowing this, and then that person coming through, you can then realize like, oh, you know what, I'm going to give this person a chance, or I'm going to see what they're going to say. I'm going to, you know, I just feel here that that's something that you need to know. So this person comes through, you'll get on really, really well with their friends and their family. They will really compliment you a lot. They'll find you very attractive. You will find that things just progress really rapidly between you both. There's a sense of adventure and fun and happiness and joy, but there is that warning of self-sabotaging things, because this person brings peace into your life, not conflict, not sadness, not pain. They bring peace, and that is something that you may find is an unheard of territory for yourself. You literally might think to yourself like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what peace is, because you've only ever been around people that create conflict, create frustrating scenarios, create chaos in your life. And because of that, you might think to yourself like, I don't know if I can not have that, you know, if I can have peace in my life. So it's one of those things. It really is one of those things. So let's keep going. Page of Wands, King and Queen of Pentacles. This is life partner material, okay? This person is also financially very, very stable. They are very, very wealthy. They are also very, very proactive at doing things. This is not the kind of person that makes you do everything. This is not the kind of person you have to run after for conversations, communication, validation. They come to you, they express themselves, they do things towards you. They will always take you into consideration when it comes to places to eat, places to go, places to do things, how they are respecting you, your boundaries, your values. They will always respect you. And I think that's one of the most beautiful things that I have seen here, is that there is a real sense of respect from this person towards you. And that's what I see, okay? This person is good for you. Like, this person is very good natural medicine for you, honestly. So let's see what other information we have in regards to, whoa, that really came out in a chunk. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me just show you what I see here. So there's a hidden aspect to this, okay, which is the Moon and the Seven of Swords and the Death card and the Devil. This is a past person, okay, that is not going to be able to handle the fact that you're now with a healthy, romantic individual and a new person. This is so, I don't want to say funny, but like it's a bit funny, you know. Moon here shows that there's a person who is sometimes like very hot and cold, very invisible, you know, they come when they want to, they say what they want, and then they disappear, and then they're not exactly stable towards you, basically. This person, I feel, okay, is going to really, really, really not like the fact that you are doing other things in your life. This person is going to be like super triggered if they were to find out you are actually with this person, because they're going to be jealous, okay? They're going to be jealous. They're going to have thought like you are always wrapped around their fingers, because you've always kind of been wrapped around this person's fingers, you know, and you've always thought like, oh, I'm never going to find anyone else, you know. But the thing is, this new person comes and really surprises you, I feel. And then the Seven of Cups here, you know, this past person is jealous. They're like wondering why, how have you become with someone else? How have you, even as I'm saying this, I'm like, you know, surprised, I'm shocked, I don't even know what words to use. Let's go this this way. And then basically what actually happens is that we have this sense of them always feeling like they were, like that you have been wrapped around their fingers, that you would never leave them, you would never go in another direction, you would never look somewhere else. So this person has been like acting up, you know, saying one thing, doing another, because they always just felt like you'll be there. But the minute you're not actually there, they start to realize that, wait a second, like, I can't believe I'm taking advantage of you, you know, that kind of sort of sense, because they feel like you're always going to be there, you're always going to do everything, you're always just going to be, you know, they are your only option. So they treat you like that, which is not nice, obviously. But the Seven of Swords here, especially with the Ace of Wands and the Death card here, shows a past person that is really, really triggered. Okay, triggered at the fact that you are moving on with your life, that you are living your life, that you are taking care of yourself, that you are doing things for you, okay, and that you are like literally living your best life. Like, they are so unbelievably triggered that you are living your life. It annoys them, it frustrates them, and it upsets them that you are doing that with your life. And that's what we have. But there's this new person coming in that is so much healthier, that is so much better for you, that is like longevity, you know. And past person gets triggered because, you know, this past person that you have been dealing with, or, you know, options that you've been dealing with, they always feel like you're just going to be there and you're just never going to like move on with your life, because perhaps you have been waiting, you know, for your past person. Perhaps you've been in a situation right now where a person is not doing enough towards you, and you're just like sitting there waiting, like hoping that things happen or things come together, and that person is just thinking like, you're never going to go anywhere, I'll just buy as much time as I want. But then this new person comes in, surprises you, and then the past person's like, wait, I can't believe I didn't do enough towards you, and kind of took you for granted, you know. So that is what we have here. This is your reading. If this resonates with you, of course, I just wanted to mention as well that if you really do struggle with healing, detachment, moving forward with your life, then I really recommend any of the rituals on my website. They work with healing your energy so that the intention naturally comes through, especially if you want a marriage, you want a specific person, you want new love, if you want to detach, you know, and pull more energy towards yourself so that your manifestations take place, if you want to work on codependency, if you want to heal heartbreak, so shadow work healing would help with that. All of the rituals are on my website and linked down below. There's intention items as well, and there's personal tarot readings that answer questions that I can answer for you if you want a reading with me, and everything is always linked down below, and I'll see you all very, very soon. I'm going to wait for the sun to set as well, because look at this. But also at the same time as well, I just want to mention that I have TikTok and Instagram, and I post short readings on there every single day. So if you want to follow me on that, feel free to do so. It's moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.